Good afternoon and welcome to Veronica Jenkins Online Psychic Mediums. I shall wait for people to start coming on. I'm Anita Denise and I'm here to do some intuitive animal communication readings, also some card readings for yourself. So I have my tarot cards with me here, and so I shall wait to people hi there. So start to come on let me know how you are, where you're from, what sort of day you're having. So again, as I start to sort of see the audience build, I'll start to pull some cards and say, please let me know where you are, where you're from. So you've got in the chat there, you can put your, so let me see if I can read the chat. So, because I'm sort of working this out, or comments. So here we go here. So I'll make sure I'm on the right bit myself. So hi there, Nina. So welcome to you this afternoon. So let me know what sort of day you're having and which part of the world you may be in, if you're in the UK or Chelmsford. Oh, hi there, Bev. So not too far from myself. So I'm in Essex, but a little bit further away, a little bit more to London than you are yourself there. So welcome to you, Bev. And Chrissy, hi there, Chrissy. So you're in Colorado. So welcome to you this afternoon. So there, I know you'll be in the morning, so you're obviously behind us here in the UK. And I can't believe we are in the middle of June, near enough, and I am wearing polo necks. So the weather has not been good. Now I'm here this afternoon to do some hi there, Andrea Rees, welcome to you, and hi there, Pamela. So you are in, so good, where, so I'm not sure where you're from. So okay, so your dog is is it a dog here over the Rainbow Bridge? So I will come to you a little bit for you, Pamela, here to connect you with your animal. Now I'm here this next hour to work with you and for you. I will be doing card readings, card pull, also animal communication. So if you'd like me to just connect one of your animals for you, the animal can be either in spirit, it can be down here in the physical world. So maybe you've got a communication issue with your animal, maybe it's not quite itself at this moment. Just if you like a message for your animal, can you just put your animal's name in the box, whether or not they are in spirit or in the physical body still, and there's a species, basically cat, dog, or fish or horse, whatever your animal may be. And I'll start to work with you all this afternoon. And so you start coming on. It's great to see some here from YouTube, some of you from Facebook. So it's great. So welcome to you all. And I'm going to say, I'm going to start to be drawn to your names as I work with you. And so keep repeating your in the chat here, because sometimes it flashes up. I don't see it straight away. So again, I don't want to miss out on anyone here that I'm drawn to give you a message. So I'm going to come to X on here. So Pamela here, your X on your boy cross the Rainbow Bridge. I want to say to you, okay, so I'm just going to draw into him to come with you just to give a message to you from X songs. I feel here. The first thing I want to say to you is I feel here. I know they feel well in the spirits of life. I want to say to you, okay, so just come here, that aspect of feeling live, feeling well. I also feel their passing doesn't feel to have been too long as well. I want to say to you, okay, so it feels still like I feel much here, mist, I want to say to you, down here, and also that longing, I want to say to you, I'm seeing the Exxon over there in spirits of life. I'm seeing another lady over there that is now taking care of Exxon for you on the spirits of life. I don't have to be a grandmother or mother here, but I'm just seeing a female that is sort of taking care of Exxon as they come, as they present their to me. I also know of your I don't want to say little Exxon, because I just feel here, the essence of it is it's such a wonderful personality. They come through here, very close to you, very close to your heart. I want to say to you here, Pam, as I connect the two of you together, I feel here I'm being shown, almost like that heart-to-heart connection where you hold Exxon here to your chest and feel you want to give them cuddles, and lots of cuddles is what I'm being made aware of. I also feel, when I say to you, Exxon makes me aware here, I do feel Exxon was ready to pass over. So the illness that comes here through him, I was ready to pass over. I also feel here, I know I've been laid to rest very comfortably. So that passing transit was made very smooth for him, is what he's making me aware of. And again here, he identifies with you as mum, because he's saying to me here, I love you, mum, I love you very much, is what he's saying to me, okay? So I know here, as he comes through here, I just want to say to you, I am well. I am well. I'm doing okay. And so as a female there, I do, if you would know, that is looking after Exxon on the spirit side of life on the stage. Okay. So I hope, Pamela, that helps you on the stage. Okay. Hi there, Roz. So hi there, Roz. Welcome to you, and Sandra to you. So as you're coming on here, let me sort of just say hi to me, let me know where you're from, what sort of day you've had, and I'm going to say, pull my cards. I'm just being here now too. I want to say to Bev. So Bev, your dog Bruiser, I love the name Bruiser. What a beautiful name. And sadly he passed away on the 1st of Jan this year. So for you, it's also a very recent passing for you, Bev, as I feel Bruiser come here for you. And Bruiser just reminds me very much, I want to say to you, of an animal that I had some time ago, a dog I had, very much like a bull in a china shop, as they come through here. So I want to be here with you. And just no concept, I want to say to you, some aspects of like sabbatical awareness. I just want to be here. I just want to be here, and I want to be here with you, I want to say to you. And again here, I'm seeing Bruiser here likes to be, when they was here, to be involved in everything. I want to say to you, okay, so I see this for you, Bev, as Bruiser comes here. I don't want to be missed out on anything. So any action that's taking place, I want to be around and be involved in it. I also feel here with Bruiser that Bruiser quite likes children. So I know there's like, not saying like small babies, but I'm seeing children around Bruiser, and they make him feel happy. As I see the children here, just the laughter, the noise, and just like children, they express themselves and they joy, and that the sound of being happy, I want to say to you, makes Bruiser feel very happy. I want to say to you, okay, very contented. And I feel with Bruiser as well here, I'm seeing trips to the vet, to and from the vets, I'm being shown. So I feel here with that aspect, it's like, I feel, again, I don't feel I was gone a little bit before my time, but I feel there wasn't much more that could be done to assist me and to help me. The fear that Bruiser is giving me, I want to say, okay. And if there's opportunity to say goodbye, to be with you and seeing you before I do pass over, and no, Bev, I want to say to you here, what Bruiser's making me feel here. I don't know if there's a dog that you have down here now, but I'm being made of a dog down here. So there's talk of another animal, I want to say to you. And Bruiser, I want to say to you, very much like being centre of attention, I want to say to you, okay. And the feeling that Bruiser's giving me, I don't know if you are thinking of bringing another animal in. Bruiser's like watching with a mindful eye, what I'm going to say to you. So I know Bruiser likes to be centre of attention, but no, Bruiser's up there, and Bruiser is okay. Bruiser, it feels, what I say to you, when they was here, was like a shadow around you, always with you, being with you. And the feeling they give me now is for you. That I also want to say to you, okay, with you a lot down here as well. So I feel your presence is also being felt, I want to say to you, okay. So I hope that helps you. Right, so I'm going to do a card pull now. So let me see here. Hi there. Now, I hope I say your name, Alia from Italy. So I hope I said your name properly, and it's your first time I've seen you come to my live. So I'm going to give you a message for you. I want to say, okay, Alia. That's a lovely name, actually. So I hope I'm giving it the beauty that your name actually deserves. So let me just here highlight you so I can put your message on screen. And you are in Italy. So I hope you're getting better weather here in the UK. And a message for you. So let me just see here. It's the first time I've come onto my live. And I put actually, I do feel for you. I do want to bring a message, I want to say to you, from the spirit side of life, from you as the spirit side gather for you. I feel much here. I do. It's I want to say grandparents that come here for you. I want to say, okay. Now I also feel here. I'm seeing. I'm not sure if this is like I've got a grandma. I've also got a grandfather. I feel it could be, potentially could be on different sides of the family. So a grandma from one side, grandfather from the other side. I'm very aware of. I want to say, okay. I know your family feels like the older generation feels very close. I want to say, because sort of people that feel here very close, a close family, a close connection, that I want to say comes here for you. I want to say, okay. And I'm asking them for a message for you. I want to say to you as I come here for you. And the message I want to say to you is here for you. So I feel here, now I'm not sure what your gift is, but they're giving this feeling you have a wonderful gift, I want to say to you, because I don't know if you are quite a creative person, I want to say to you. I'm being creativity around you massively. And when we think of creativity, it's not necessary to be able to do like fine artwork, but I feel creativity that comes in around you. I want to say to you, okay, for you. And I'm being made aware of, say again, if it's a grandmother that wants to be here more with you than the grandfather, there's this, you have this gift, I want to say to you, it's a beautiful gift, and it's here for you to use it more, I want to say to you. And I'm also being made aware for you about intuition and trust in it. So I feel that spiritual path, that spiritual journey is taking place around you, I want to say to you, okay. So Alia, Noah, going to hear the female, the grandma, I want to say to you, comes here for you. And also I want to say to you, in a way, when I say she steadies you, I feel like here there's all of us, when we're down in our life, incarnation down here, we have moments when we need a bit of guidance, a bit of pushing, a bit of sort of directing. And I feel here she steadies you very much. I want to say to you, guiding you, I want to say to you, along your life purpose, your life path. And it's about you, and I do feel it's your spiritual work where I want to take it. So it's about you, about believing and trusting, I'm going to say to you, for you, okay. So let me see here. I'm drawn to, there's another first time person here, so I'm going to come to Tanya. Hi there, Tanya. So you may well have been on to Veronica's platform before, but you're new to me. So welcome to you, Tanya, this afternoon. And I'm being drawn to pull a tarot card for you. So I've got several cards here that I'm going to be working with this afternoon. And so if you start coming on and you didn't watch me on the first few minutes, I'm also doing animal communication readings as well. If you'd like an animal communication reading, just put your animal's name in the chat box, whether they're in spirit or still here, and species, and I'll also come to you as well. So Tanya, I'm going to pull a tarot card for you. Tarot is really about the energy of what is around this week, this month. So it's more about a card. I want to say to you, energetically, what's taking place around you now. And what is good about, I think, the tarot is like everything about free will in our lives. But I've actually drawn a high priest for you. Now, this for me is a very spiritual card as well, I want to say to you, okay? And I feel this is about so, and it's a major arcana card. So I know here this is like quite relevant for you. I want to say to you as I pull this card for you. And I feel this is about spiritual learning, I'm going to say to you. And again, when I talk about spiritual learning, spiritual gifts and abilities, it's not about religion in any way, shape, or form. It's really about our spiritual path, our spiritual journey. And spirituality for me is so different to religion. Religion is something sort of, different philosophies and our belief systems, and that's all fine. But it's all I say to you, I'm looking for you, Tanya, about you. When I say to you, digging deep, it's about looking into self. I want to say so find time for you, I want to say to you, okay, through meditation, through contemplating, even if it's through writing, I want to say to you, okay. So I've not got channeled writing, just sit into writing journal, because I feel here there's a lot of, I want you to connect with your higher self, that contemplation here. So touch that spirituality of self. I feel there's a lot of learning, I want to say to you, that comes for you spiritually, I want to say to you, okay. And I feel you need to find that quiet time, that still time, to actually tap into your higher self and to use the knowledge that is there for you. We all know, but we often don't use that knowledge that comes within ourselves on the same show, okay? So I just want to say to you, it feels very, just, whatever works best for you, meditation or contemplation. Sometimes even like an active meditation can work well for some people, but it's that, find that time where you're turning yourself inside almost, and digging deep for what is pertinent, what is important for you. And this is not about the materialistic world around you. It's about the spiritual self, the spiritual part of yourself, the journey, the next step of the journey, I will say to you, really spiritually, which I feel is a lot of enlightenment around you, I want to say to you, okay? So I feel it's very, very meaningful for you. Find ways to tap into that self for you, I want to say to you. I know it's not always easy, Tanya. I know it's not always easy. But, I think there's so many ways for us to one size does not fit all, I want to say to you, okay, when it comes to sort of learning to turn inwardly, I want to say to you, it could be music, it could be art, it could be drawing, it could be you'll have your thing that works for you. And just because someone else might say sit and meditate for 10 hours a day, that may not be for you. It's not for me. My mind is too busy. I find walking and doing is a better way for me. But it's what I feel for you. It's about you tapping into your inner knowledge, I want to say to you, Tanya. So I hope that find some time, contemplation, consider how best you can connect with your higher self, because we all have that higher self, we all have that knowledge, I want to say to you, that is up there for us. So let me see here, drawn to next here. So right, let me see here. Doggies in heaven. Right, I'm going to come to Chrissy Christian. So you're Jackson, your doggy in heaven. So just put down here, and just going to just show you on the chat here, Jackson. Now, hi there, Chrissy. Now, I don't think I've worked with Jackson with you before. I've seen your name before, so I'm just tap into Jackson as we come here. For you now, Jackson, I feel what I feel with Jackson is he comes in here, he does feel when he passes to have been at a good age, I want to say to you, okay. So it's never, no matter how many years we share our life with our animals, it's always painful when that time comes for him to cross over. But he's showing me here, I want to say to you, being like he feels a bundle of energy. All right, so I know when he was here, when he was young, when he's in his prime, his bundle of energy is what he's showing me. I also know now, because I've got several dogs at home here in my house, indoors, and some are vocal and some are not, particularly not. But he's a little chap, I will say to here, that makes himself known to you, because as I call him to me, I can hear him barking. I can hear him, so I know it's quite. He's not barking just for the sake of it. But he lets you know he's there, which I think is really lovely when I say okay. It's just moments ago. And again here, he also I just see what I can see him doing. He's like he likes to jump, like not seeing like going out running, jumping over logs and things like that or over walls, but he's just jumping because I like to jump. and he's very excited is what he's saying to me. Okay, and again he just like, and the more you laugh at him, the more he likes to jump and makes fun of things. What he's saying to me, it's showing me. I want to say to you, okay, and I just feel here what he's making me aware of, like that talking to you and talking. He's talking as in bark, 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 bark. What he's making me very aware of. I want to say to you, okay, now he makes me aware. I want to say to you, Chrissy, of a man, and I feel it's a man or a younger person, younger male down here in the physical world, not in the spirit side of life. So I feel there's a younger guy that he shows me that he connects with down here. I want to say to you, okay. He also feels very much. I want to say to you, I know he's a dog that loves to play as well. All right, so show me here. I might very much here once. Oh, it was a wriggler. Oh, your son. Oh, bless him. I'm just seeing a younger guy that I'm looking at down here. I want to say to you, okay. And what your Jackson is giving me. So I know the pair of them get up to. What should I say? That they're partners in crime is what he's saying to me. So as they play together, all right. So there's very much here that he's giving that feeling. I want to say to you, okay, of that playing and being together. I just feel here. I also before I move on, he's showing me here. There feels to be there's lots of photographs of Jackson. I will say, okay, but I also feel he feels a very proud dog. I want to say, he showed himself like a very proud image. He shows his chest and his shoulders to me. Is what he's saying. It's coming forward for me. But the feels I want to say to you here with him. There's one particular photograph. I don't know if he did achieve something, and I could walk. There's a one particular photograph I'm looking at that you have of him that he really likes. I want to say to you, okay, partners in crime is really, and the thing is like the partners in crime, but it's funny because they both know what they're doing. Your son knows what he's doing, and so does Jackson knows what he's doing, and it's really it is quite funny, comical, is what he's saying to me, right? And it's almost like I'm seeing your son look at Jackson, and Jackson looking back at his son. It's like who do we believe? But it's all fun. It all feels, want to say, good fun. I want to say to you, okay. Now I know as I look to the spirits, I want to say to you, there is an older female up there. So the lady's doing the caring work today of the animals. I'm just seeing a lady that's also looking after your Jackson up there. Is what it's making me aware of. I also am seeing in here now. Jackson is what I call like a little tough cookie. Don't like to be. He likes to be petted and played and all this aspect. But the thought of like putting a coat on him and wrapping him up is like, no, don't do that. I don't want that. But it's showing me what I feel is important. That I feel here there is there's a blanket. There is something. I feel it's more your grand. I would say to you than a friend. I'm looking at not an. It's an older lady, so that's not an old lady, but it's an older lady that's looking after him up there. I do feel more your grandmother, I want to say to you, than your friend. Your friend is standing there and your friend loves him, but it's your grandma who's taken the looking after him. But I'm seeing like a little blanket, a little shawl, something put around his shoulder, I want to say to you, before he passes, him being wrapped in a little cover that's put over him, is placed over him, was making me aware of, I want to say to you, okay. Another little thing is just making me aware of, and I feel he's one of these dogs that take things, he likes to hide them. And I'm not seeing him burying them in the ground. I want to say to you, okay. Oh, was a dog. Oh, dog red. Oh, fantastic! I'm sort of seeing there, but I'm seeing. I like you. He takes things. He doesn't. He just put behind furniture and bits and pieces. Show me these aspects. What he's saying to me. Okay. I also know before he goes, and we're saying to me, your Jackson here. He absolutely loves music. All right. Now, so I feel here more when I look down here. I know you're a household that would have played music and had music on. I'm gonna say, okay. His kibble. I can see things behind the sofa and all sorts of places. What it's saying to me, it's all the fun is what it's making me aware of on stage. Okay, but I know he must have had music on because he quite likes to. Or it was your son playing music. I know he likes to hear music, and there's no particular song or rhythm or rhyme that is showing me, but I know he likes to hear music, and it does feel to be quite loud music as well. So I know it would be played quite highly, but he's up there, and if he's like is what he's showing me, and it's quite funny actually because what he's showing me almost like he's up in heaven. I'm seeing an image of like the clouds and looking down. Now this is, I just will give you the impression he is giving me. Have you ever looked up to the sky, looked at the clouds, and almost seemed like the clouds are formed like a doggy image? Because that's what he's showing me. It's almost like I'm looking up at the sky and I can see his image in the clouds, like a dog is up there looking down at me. And that is what he's showing me. So if you've not seen it, up till now, I would suggest when on those light fluffy clouds, look at them, because it looks like I've got a dog up there looking down at you. Is the image that he's giving me. I want to say to you, Chrissy, okay? And the music, I can hear it. It's just like he likes the music as well. Again, I laugh not because you've lost him, but I laugh because the energy that that animal has is one of those animals you cannot feel miserable around him, all right? Because he's so full of energy. All right, that's what it's making me aware of. All right, so cloud puppies. That's what I saw. Was he just showed me? I'm seeing like the clouds. It's like I'm looking down from below above the clouds. You looked up, and I can see the image of a puppy, the dog in the sky is what he's showing me. All right. So again, not something that you could make up, but how lovely for you to so know and trust and believe that as you saw those in the sky there, that was him looking down at you on a stage, and he has, but he puts a smile on my face. So I'm sorry for your loss, Chrissy, but he's absolutely a bundle of joy on a stage. So lots of love for you, okay, from Jackson for you. Okie doke. So let's see here. Ooh, I'm going to do a card reading. I'm going to come to Sandra. Oh, Sandra, you're back, Sandra. Sandra's back. So internet. So hi there, Sandra. I'm going to come to Sandra. So just pin you up here, Sandra. And your internet went. I had no internet yesterday. Thank God my husband repaired it. I say no more. But yeah, so because it's work indoors would be very difficult for me because I've got 9 dogs indoors and one barks, they all bark. So it's quite challenging. So thank God my internet's back working. Right, so I'm going to pull a card for you, Sandra. So just see here. I'm going to pull I want to pull 2 cards for you, Sandra. I'm being drawn to pull. Or I'm going to pull the tarot, and one is jumping out at me. Right, and this is an interesting card. This is again a major arcana card. When we talk about the major arcana, it's more about the profound things, the bigger things that take place in our lives. We got the minor arcana, which is about the trials and tribulations, which we all have trials and tribulations on a daily basis, and it's how we navigate through them. And just the major arcana is just more profound. Now the card I've pulled for you is, and I will show you, Sandra, is the close, amazing closure. So when this card comes up for me, I'm going to say to you, Sandra, this is I feel like, and I look around you metaphorically, and there's areas I will say to you in your life. This could be past, it could even be like present aspects taking place around you now. And to say to you, I actually feel that there's closure needed in aspects of your life. Now, sometimes this closure may not necessarily even be physical closure. It could be some sort of intellectual, mental type of closure. We need to bring closure on, I want to say, okay? And I feel here it is about that letting go aspect. I do feel more, as I'm feeling into card more for you, Sandra, it feels more current day, more present, I want to say to you, as opposed to like the past or near past here is what I'm looking at, I want to say to you, okay? Because I feel here's right here, like the next, I want to skip forward to the next 3 months, because I want to move you forward, not to move you house, but to move you forward. And I feel this was quite important, I say to you, Sandra, okay, to move you forward. Because I just feel here, there's sort of stuff taking place around you. There's more towards work, and that's holding you back, holding you still. And I don't know if you're thinking of, I don't want to say retiring or stopping your work. There feels something around that, I want to say to you, Sandra, okay? And if you're thinking of that, I actually would say to you, obviously don't just change your job, pack your job in without good consideration. But I feel here, this may be something you are edging towards, okay? So if you are edging towards that, contemplating it, thinking about it, I would say to you, obviously do your thinking, take your time, look at all angles, what you need to look at. But I know there's closure, and that's why I want to take that closure for you. And I actually feel it'll be like freedom, as we shut one door, other doors open for us in our lives. And that's why I feel I want to take that for you, Sandra. And this is interesting. I've pulled you a card for soul card. And so again, here if we're sort of contemplating like changes in our life, big changes, sometimes that can feel quite heavy for us. And the soul card I pulled here for you, your soul wants you to know right now, is humor. And the strapline is, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Okay. So sometimes we all do this. We can get bogged down by the to do, the heavy and all that aspect. But remember that the humor, the light, the laughter, because laughter is a much higher, finer vibration, which lifts us, which gives us the power then to move forward and make the changes that we need to make in our life. And I feel this is where it is with you, Sandra. It's making the changes. You know, sometimes the best thing is to laugh at ourselves about certain aspects, let it go, move on. And I just feel here, I feel I want to say to you, a much brighter future. This does reflect for me around work for you, okay? Right, so I hope, Sandra, it helps you. Now, I did see here, see if I can find names jumping at me. So, Mary, hi there, Mary. So I'm just going to pin you up. Hi there, Mary, and a card for you, Mary. So, I know you was here last week, so welcome back to you. So, just reshuffle my cards so I don't actually pull the same cards again twice. And so again here. So if you're coming on, so welcome to, if you've not seen you before, some of your names I recognise. So lovely to have you back here. And some of you are new to me, so it's great to have you as well. And throughout the week, Veronica has different mediums, different psychics doing different aspects. I think after myself, there is a healing session. If any of you feel inclined to want healing, need healing, you can hang around, stay on afterwards. And if you want to come back sort of for messages throughout the week, there are various people giving messages. Right, so hi here, Mary, for you. Right, yeah, I've done tarot for you because I feel inclined to be tarot for you. And this is also a major arcana card. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, on stage, okay? And this for me is a very powerful card. So good evening, Mary, right? And this often it's about what goes around comes around, I want to say to you, okay? So I feel here, and at times in our lives we can all, I actually want to say to you, Mary, is for you to almost like, what goes around comes around. This is not towards you, but I feel it's time for you to almost like sit back, right, and let karma take its place. Because I first want to go with this card for you on stage, okay? This is not for you specifically, but it's the people, aspects, people, situations around you. What goes around comes around. Very much I want to say to you, okay? And I feel you're, in a way, you've been waiting this aspect for a long, long time. And sometimes when we're waiting for the Wheel of Fortune to move around back to us, it feels like it's never going to come there. But I actually feel here, I want to say to you here, I'll give you this word, I want to say to you, justice seems to be around the corner, all right? And I just feel here it's about holding the faith. So almost like in a way, sit back and like, metaphorically, sit back and just let the world go by. Envisage, because I'm seeing things starting to fall into place as they should be falling into place. I want to say to you, you need to do very little, I want to say to you, to make these things happen and these things to fall in place, okay? So again, I'll just say to you, sit back, be the observer, because literally things are coming a full circle. They're coming right back round to you, which feels, I want to say to you, feels good. I'm going to pull, I actually feel very inclined to pull a moon card for you as opposed to a soul card. Now, these are I've had these all my moonology cards, but I've not necessarily used them a lot, but I feel more inclined to start using my moon cards. So I'm going to pull a moon card for you, Mary. So this one here is oh, it's a nice card. So here we've got here, it's new moon in Leo. So it's, and this basically is confidence is key to your success. Okay. So I feel here what's taking place around you is having the confidence, I want to say to you, because often it's difficult for us, I want to say to you, okay, right, work at it. Just here now. Okay, I know it just feels here. It's doing a full circle. I want to say to you, okay, Mary. And again, here the card I pulled for is about confidence. Is the key to success. So just feel confident. I want to say to you, quietly confident in yourself that what needs to take place is taking place. You do not need to be proactive in stuff around you now. I want to say to you, okay, just sit back, be the observer, and have trust and have confidence. I want to say to you, okay, because all is falling into place. Divine time is the word I want to give you. Very much I want to say to you, okay. And it just feels here. I also feel, I want to say to you, Mary, before I move on, again, now this is like I want to say to you about communication, and this is like in-person communication, maybe by media, social media, telephone, that type of aspect of communication, not communication with spirit, communication with people down here. I actually feel I want to say to you, be very mindful, Mary, who you communicate with. I want to say to you, okay? So it's okay to do the general chit-chat, hello, how are you, good day, bad day, etc. But I want to say to you, I feel here, be mindful, don't give everything away in your communications. I want to say to you, I feel it's important, Mary, at this time you keep some information close to your chest. I want to say to you, okay, so be mindful of who you're telling things to, because not everybody, there's illusion around you with certain people, right? So I get illusion coming in, so be mindful going forward. Speak to people, chat with people, but be mindful how much of that communication you give away. I'm going to say, okay, because there's just a little bit of, a little bit of illusion around you with people that are not always quite what they seem for you. So be mindful, as I say, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer still, is what I say to you, Mary. And just be mindful of what you say to certain people, is what I feel. Okay, so I do hope, Mary, thank you for joining us this afternoon, and I hope that helps you, okay, Mary. And all I say to you, Mary, is all is well. All right. That's the first one I say to you, all is well. You just got to sit back and let it take place. You need nothing. Just be mindful. Don't say too much. I want to say to you, and all will be well. All feels to be shifting in the right direction for you. Okay. So I hope, Mary, that does help you. So let me just see here. I am going to pull a card now for Jerry Forsyth. So I see I just see your name flash up to me, and if you're still there, Jerry, let me know, and I will pull a card. Don't drop your cards on the floor here. Right, so just pick them up for me. Doggy eats them because one of my dear dogs likes to run off and chew them. Give them the chance. Right here, so I'm going to pull a card here for Jerry. So Jerry, see if I can see your name here, and I can then pin you up. Right, yeah, just bear with me. Right. So again, you can put your names in more than once or twice because, you're still here. Right, okay, so I'm just going to pin up. So again, because sometimes I see your names when I'm sort of working with another person prior to yourself, and then the names move on, so I lose you, so to speak. So it's no problem. You can put your name in the chat again, because that way more chance I sort of keep seeing and I sort of keeps there. So there we go for Jerry. So card for you, Jerry. And again, we have tarot for you. And it's interesting because tonight, for some reason, we are pulling out the not just where it's working out. I'm getting the Major Arcana cards. So again, here, Major Arcana, as I said before, it's about the more about the bigger things in their life. I also feel here for you, Jerry. I feel it does feel a good card on stage, okay, and I feel it's about positivity. Now, when the sun comes up in a tarot card reading, is actually the best card you can actually get in the tarot deck. But I feel here, I actually feel it's about you're keeping. I want to keep positive, but I've actually pulled two cards at the same time. Now, outcome this is the Three of Swords. Now, this is all about mental and intellect, and I feel here it's about you again. Just keep positive, keep on your path, keep on your lane, keep focused. The sun we know rises every morning. It returns, it rises, and it brightens. It makes it's good, strong, vibrant energy. It makes us feel good. But I feel here, so keep that in your mindset. Keep that. Don't be swayed off track for how you feel. You are a naturally positive, outgoing person. Don't let other people around you drag you down. This is about other people. This could often be about arguments, battles. And not. So here, I know it's about arguments. It's about battles, not necessarily in the family, but I feel here extended around you. Don't get drawn in. I'm going to say to you, to other people's drama. Very much so. Okay, this card represents very, very much so. Again, here you can see it's a female here, and it turns her back. So I would say to you, it's very much about you keeping focused, keeping in your lane. Keeping. The sun rises. The sun is bright. It's a strong energy. So massive, creative, strong energy. A source. Keep that source. Keep yourself focused on your lane. Just where you see yourself going, Jerry. Head there. Head there. Head there. Don't be put off track, but be mindful who gathers, who's around you, because I feel here you could inadvertently get dragged into a couple of dramas here on the stage, which is nothing of your choosing, nothing of your doing, nothing to do. Just keep focused. I actually want to say to you, hold your head up high, look forward. Don't look for those that are here that could be trying to drag you in and slow you down. I want to say to you, and it feels very strong. I want to say to you, Jerry. So bear that in mind, okay? Now, I did see Ross. Hi there, Ross. Right. Hi there, Ross Davis. Yeah, do put your names in, a couple of times, because what happens is as the names move, they move up the what do you call it? Very technical, but they move up. So I see you, and there's people more messages in. I don't see you. Okay, Just bear that in mind. I don't, right, thanks, Job. So just keep in your lane completely. Keep focused on you, on what's right for you, and don't get dragged into mess around you. It feels, when I say to you, it's I know it's not family. It's more beyond that, but you don't need it. You really don't. And it could. What I feel is getting murky, and you don't need to be part of that at all. Right. So Roz here. Let me see the lovely Roz. Yeah, I'm going to call for you. I'm going to pull a tarot card for you as well, Roz, and I'm going to see what else I'm drawn to pull for you too as I work with you. Oh, this is a nice card for you. And I like this card actually. This is a minor arcana. So this is about the trials and tribulations of everyday life. Now I do know Roz, so and don't sort of see you that often, Roz, but I do know you. So what I feel here, this card feels very apt for me. It's about it's about hard work, trials. Again, the rods is always about hard work. It's about challenges and about perseverance. And what I feel here for you is, I actually feel, Roz, again here, this is 10 is also about completion, I'm going to say to you, okay? So I feel here, I know you've worked really hard to achieve a certain standard of living, of working, of your career, and all this aspect, I'm going to say to you here. And I feel here now, Roz, it's time for you to really bring it all together, because it's like you've done the hard work, the labor has all been done, all right? So I just feel here, there comes a point when and all that laboring has been done, when you need to actually stand up and then smell the roses. I want to say to you, Roz, all right? Because there's a lot of hard work that's been done. The shoots of growth are beginning to show, I want to say to you, okay? And if you think of like the squirrel that's busy, gathering its nuts, there has to come a time when we actually reap those rewards. And I feel here for you, Roz, is now time for you to start reaping those rewards of all your hard work, putting it together. Now, I don't know if you're thinking of teaching in some aspect here. Again, I know, I just feel here, I want to bring this into you. I'm not sure where I want to take the teaching aspect, but I feel I want to bring, I know you like to learn, which is lovely, and you'll be someone who always want to learn and do more and know more. But I feel here now, the part of you, you have the ability, should you want to start to actually share your knowledge. I want to say to you, Roz, I'm not sure which area you want to be putting in. I don't feel it's more to do with the massage. It's more to do with your esoteric work. I do feel here. So I want us to sow the seed for you, Roz, to contemplate here how you could hold space for people and possibly start to do some form of teaching. I want to say to you, Roz, okay, because it's like all that hard work start to reap what you have, the seeds you have sown. Now, so the soul card for you, this is really interesting. I'm going to say to you is surrender. And the strapline here is, I can release my need to control. Now, if it is more, I want to say to you, of yourself, right? Not of any other people, of yourself. So I just feel here, what the strapline I'm going to give to you, Roz, is perfection keeps us poor. All right. Because I just feel here, you are more than ready to go out in, like, I want to put like a loaded bullet, more than one way for you to work and start to and surrender to it. Just surrender, Ross, surrender, give into it and start to embrace it a lot more. There's also multi-talented and faceted, is what I want to say to you. So I hope, Ross, that helps you. And again, I've got this teaching around you. So I know we're going to sow that seed to consider how you might sort of bring that. Well, I know, but don't get it's good to aim for perfection, but sometimes it just like we never quite get there. Because we want a bit more. So I want to say to you, Ross, just bear in mind, you've got it, you've achieved it, you've done it, but now you want to spread it and use it and know it. But I also want to take it around for you. I want to say to you, Roz, to actually start to when I say spread the word, to teach people. So that's roughly, I want to bring you more in here with you, sharing the word a lot more to other people. So, Roz, I watch this space, I'm going to say. So let's watch this space going forward for you. Right, so I'm going to pull another card now, so we'll see who name. Again, if you want to put your names in the chat again, please keep doing so, because say that your name goes up the leaderboard, probably want for a better word. I do miss you. So I'm going to come here to Lauren. Okay, Lauren Bouchard. Now, I know I've seen you here before a while back, so welcome to you. You're welcome, Roz. Love to have you here. And so I'll watch your space. Let me know how you get on. So let's come here to Lauren. So let me just pin your name up so I can see where you are. And there we go. Right, Lauren. So I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull for you. I actually want to pull a soul card for you first, as opposed to a tarot card for you. And again, if you've just come in on a little bit later, I'm also doing animal communication readings for you. So if you'd like an animal message, your animal can be either in spirit or still here. And just literally all I need is your animal's name, pet name, their species, dog, cat, whatever it may be, and whether they're in spirit or still here. Right, so Lauren. Right, so the card I'm putting out for you here is it's a soul card to start off with, because I just feel I want to go in reverse with you for some reason. So rather than doing the tarot first, I feel I want to bring more towards the soul aspect here. And what I feel this is very important when I go into this card for you first, Lauren. I feel here, and the word is peace. Okay, so it's a very nice card here, peace. All right, and the strapline is, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Now, I don't feel you have negative energy around you, but I feel where I've tapped into that peace card for you, I feel it's very, you feel very much an empath, very much a sensitive person yourself. So again, you're someone that would be very vulnerable, to other people's energy around you. Okay, so that other people's energy around you can make you feel really quite low, or it can lift you. And I just feel here, peace is important for all of us. Right? We all need that peace to find it. And the busy lives we live, it's not always easy. But I feel here for you, Lauren, that finding that peace for you is really, really important. I say to you, because some people can strive and can keep going. And I feel you're someone that does. But I feel there's times when there's burnout. That feels that comes in with you. And I say to you, okay, so make sure for you, it's your soul needs that peace. It's not being selfish to take time out. I want to say to you, sometimes we just need time to find that peace for ourselves. Is what I feel very much around you. I do feel I feel you hold space for a lot of people around you. You hold different family members, your friends. You're holding space for lots of people, and that's lovely. It's a lovely thing to do. And I feel here, but sometimes I think when you're like that, it's like people don't realize that sometimes, Lauren, you may need people to hold space for you. And that's okay to say, do you know what? Today I want to say no. As someone said to me once, no in itself is a sentence. You don't have to explain no for whatever reason. It's not a bad thing to say no, but I just feel here. So it's very important I say to you, Lauren, you find ways of having peace for yourself. It could be listening to music, it could be going for a walk, it could be anything. How you find that peace for self. But make sure, I always want to say to you, make sure you find it regularly, because we keep giving. There's then very little left for you. And I want you to find some of that time, that giving for you. I want to say to you, okay. Now with that, I have pulled a tarot card, all right, so for you. So this, I feel, it's not so much about what's taking place just around you. It's first how you feed, nurture, look after yourself, and it is that inner peace you need. And again here, this is a minor arcana card. It's a 9 of rods, and this again is all about, I want to say to you, I would say it's challenges. This could be like minor, I want to say battles, like little niggly battles that takes place around us. And I feel here, sometimes you feel very alone facing those battles, dealing with things. You've got to pay the bills, get this done, get that done. But I feel here with this, it's knowing that you are a fighter. You're someone who will come through, which is good. You will come through. And again, here I feel here. Look at this card. It's like a lot of it is behind you. So know that you're going forward. A lot of that is behind you now. Those. But again, here I just want to say to you, it's not a weakness to sometimes ask for help. Is what I want to say to you, Lauren. All right, it's not a weakness. Often we can perceive, I don't want to ask, whatever. But just know it's not a weakness. A lot of what I say to you has been taking place. Does feel to me now the last six to 9 months is behind you. But just find times of peace for yourself. All right, be it in get your nails done, whatever works for you. Just find it. It's not being selfish. You need it. We all need it, and it's we need to look after ourselves first before you can help anybody else. I want to say to you, Lauren, all is good, all is well. I will say to you, okay. But just find that time, put yourself top of the list. There's nothing wrong with that, all right. And everything else around you, it will fall into place. But just know your boundaries. I want to say to you, okay. So I hope, Lauren, that helps you. Right, so let me see who I'm going to come here to. Andrea Reese next. So Andrea, so just need ping you up on the screen now, and I'm going to see what cards I'm drawn for you, Andrea. Right, so I'm going to feel. I feel first of all for you. I also feel soul card for you. So let me go with you, Andrea, with soul card for you. So as you're there, Andrea, are you in the UK? So I don't know if you're in the UK or you're overseas. So I think I've seen your name pop up before, but I don't think I've actually worked with you before. So it's nice to sort of chance to connect with you this afternoon and pull a card for you. And so just anything, let's just see here. So let's see a card, but it's soul card we'll go to first of all and say, okay, why I'm being drawn to the soul card first. Let's see, we're going to have here. And I've got 2 cards actually, so I shall use the 2 cards. Right now, I can see obviously your image on your social media here. So I'm also being guided to that as well. So I can see your face here. Now I've got 2 cards here, and the first one that's come out is growth. This is soul card, okay? Because I've growth, and I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And I feel very much here. I want to say to you, Andrea, spirituality around you. I want to say to you, okay? So I don't know if you are a reader or you work spiritual, but I just feel here very much here. I do feel if you're not working spiritually already, I feel because you're when I say you're in the shadows, you've held yourself back. I want to say, okay, because I feel here it's like sometimes we dabble with the cards and we try and we don't try and we hold back. But that's where I feel I want to be coming with you, Andrew. I actually feel here you have quite a gift and quite an ability, and I feel here whether it I don't want to say it scares you, but something be a little bit daunting. Do I want to know? Do I want to see? But I feel here I actually want to bring this card for you about working with your own higher self, your own consciousness, your own spirituality, because I feel it's very, very strong. I want to say to you, okay? And I feel here you're a great person who you're from Wales. It's beautiful there. So I'm coming there later in the year, so about August time I shall be there. But just feeling here with this card, I actually feel it's a period of growth for you spiritually, if you allow your, and that's why when I say spiritual, I'm talking about your own awareness. I'm going to say, okay, because I just feel here your own awareness has been there a long time, but you're not always allowed to develop fully, because it comes forward, you hold back, comes forward, you hold back. And I actually feel here again, all of us in life, we will have challenges at certain times of life. That is a fact of life. We have the ups and the downs. But I feel here the second card I pulled for you is adversity, and it's about, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And I think this is often true, and I feel so I want to bring your spiritual work in for you as well, because it's like when we have experiences in our life that happens to us, when life is always like good, which is lovely. Let's hope it's like it for everybody. But there's times when the more profound things happen in our lives where, call it a wake-up call, call it a shock, call it something like to evaluate where we are in our life. Is this right for me? In this aspect, I want to say to you, I feel you need to look at it, Andrea. I want to say to you, all right, even if you're not going to go out there and be a worker, as in, like I am sitting here, there's that around you. I want to say to you, okay? And I just feel here, you do that's fine, you don't want to do it, but I feel you need to, and feel you need to, you ain't got to do it as a profession, but I just feel here that is around you, and you're holding yourself back. I want to say to you, because I feel again what feels regarding if you allow yourself just to dig a little bit deeper into it, I know you'd be a great advocate for people, right? Because I feel here, the challenges that you have crossed in your life, you have a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of ability, a wealth of gifts, and you have a great way of words as well. I'm going to say to you, Andrea. So I feel here this is something, just to consider, even if just to your friends or family members, because I just feel here you're a great listener, and people do come to you, and again, they don't take advantage of, they come to you and they know they can trust you, they talk to you, they talk with you. And that's where I feel here, where I know you'll be a great advocate if you wanted to delve a little bit deeper with the work. But I just feel here there is a burning there, but you're just holding it back. And at some point in our lives, you might be ready to embrace it. But that's what I feel, because I know what you've experienced, what you have been through, what you have seen, what you've got this. You're someone who can listen without judgment, and I think more people are needed like that, Andrea. If I'm honest with you, I want to say, okay, you do, and you help everyone, but people come to you because it's like you are that light. I will say to you, so and you will find that people will tell you their life story, just because they feel safe, they feel trusted in your company, which is lovely. And I know there's no judgment. I know there's, and as they've told you, that's it. It's this it is where I feel it. They've told you they feel better, and you don't take no more with it. So I just feel here, this is where I want to take your work. I want to say to you, because I just feel here you have a great ability should you want to use it. No one's forcing you to use it, but I do feel here your own experiences, your own challenges really makes you a master, if I'm honest. And again, what I feel, you don't even need to have tools if you wanted to. All right. So I do help, Andrew. Just give it some consideration. I want to say to you, Andrew. All right, just because I'm just seeing you sitting there, and just people come to you and just talk to you, and you're like a warm blanket. You just give comfort to people, and that's not many people who are born with that gift, and that's where I feel for you. And I just feel here. I just know it's something that it's you was born with it. Is what I'm going to say to you. So something there to you to contemplate. I want to say to you, okay. Right, so I'm going to come here now. I'm going to come here to if is it Lauren with Axie Rose, your dog in spirit. So let me. Is it your Axie? Is your corgi mix in spirit or in spirit or in the physical body? If you can let me know, Lauren, and I shall start to work with Axie for you. So what I'll do is, if you're still there, Axie, let me if you're still there, and then I'll sort of work with you if you are still there. So if you're not there, I shall come on to someone else and just put your message. Oh, you're still here. Okay, that right. So okie dokie, Lauren, right, still here. And so just have a look with a little Axie. Right, what I feel, I don't know, so if you've got it, as they're still here, if you have a specific question, you might want to know something, put it in the chat. If not, or you can do it while I'm talking with you, because I feel here very much what I'm drawn to her. I will say to I'm working with her. I'm for some reason now. I know obviously what a corgi looks like, and she's a corgi mix here. I'm looking at her when I say her chest area, I'm looking at like the shoulders, this part of the body here. So not the heart, but the chest here. For some reason, I'll say okay, because I feel, I don't know if she what I feel. I know she feels a bit tender in this area. I'm picking up on her, right? So I know she does a lot of exercise or a lot of energy, but I just feel my shoulders sometimes feel a bit achy. Is what I'm going to be giving you on stage, okay? So I don't know if you what she's liking. I know she likes to. I'm looking at exercise. Do you like exercise? And she does. She sounds to be here, but she's one of these dogs that doesn't. She doesn't like to be over exercised. Funny enough, I want to say, I'm like I'm going out, but it's like, and again here, I'll call you pit mix. Oh, it's a nice mix. So I'm very drawn to the chest areas. I'm looking at on stage. Okay, so what I feel, again, I don't. You don't need to be rushing to the vet, but I just feel here. Be mindful of the front chest area, not the heart, not the lungs, the actual joints, the ligaments, because I feel here there could be at times some discomfort. I want to say to you now. What I feel? Do they chuck their self around a bit, or they feel like quite a high pain threshold? So they might be a bit bumping into things, clumsy. Don't feel physical pain. And this is really like too much, then I feel achy. So be mindful, I want to say to you, of their shoulders, what I'm picking up on, because it feels here, I don't know if they come down steps a bit heavy, but I just feel here a little bit uncomfortable. What I'm going to say to you, okay? So I don't know if you again here, if you massage this area or put some like warmth on this area, but I know here there feels to be some discomfort on their shoulder blades, the shoulder joints, not behind, but here, more the armpit areas. What I'm picking up on. So I feel something. But I want to say, okay. Right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do a big. Just I know is a bit achy here. All right, it feels all right. So no illness, but I'm still a bit achy here. On the stage, okay. On that aspect, and on the feel I'm getting here, all is well. And say, and I know you're still. I'm still seeing, that you're still there. You're still seeing them. All feels good. I want to say to you, it just feels. They feel happy. All right, they just feel happy. I know they don't feel deserted. They don't feel lonely. They just feel happy. But I don't know if you obviously speak to your neighbour. But what I'd say to you is mind steps, mind stairs, because they feel a bit here. Is what I'm picking up on. A little bit achy. Is what I'm being made aware of. And I know what they make me feel is. They don't know their own pain threshold until they're stopped. Then it hurts, is what I'm being made aware of. It hurts. I don't feel any medication for it, but I just know that's the thing I'm getting on stage to Lauren. All right. All feels well where they are looking at. I know you still see them. It feels all the thing they're giving me is it feels quieter. What she would do is obviously for children to be a busy household, it just feels quieter. But I feel they feel very happy, contented on a stage, okay? It feels a very nice, smooth transition. And I know that you're not out of his life, you're not out of his life. It's working really well. But watch these shoulder blades, because that's what I'm picking up on more the back end. And I just know here, I know they're a bit when I say, don't say they're wobbly, but they're a bit clumsy is what I'm being made aware of. So that's why I'm picking up on that aspect on him. But all feels good. Honestly, all feels good. I'm going to say to you, Lauren, with him. Okay, all feels well. So yeah, he's fine. Honestly, he feels very content, very happy. And again, regarding the exercise, I like his exercise, but again, I don't feel he wants too much of it as well. It's making me aware of. Okay. So I hope that helps you. But he does feel he feels a good boy, I want to say. Okay, we'll hear Ginny Golden coloured. Oh, okay, so let's come here to Ginny. So I'm going to come here to Jodie. So I just said Jodie. Rightio, Jodie. So your coloured golden pit bull in spirit, Ginny. Ginny Golden. That's a love, Ginny. There's a little Ginny on the stage, okay. Ginny, what I feel, Ginny, as they come through here, and I do feel, they feel very much here. When I say a wise soul, some animals feel like I just feel a wise soul. I feel I've been here many times before. As I look at Ginny, I want to say, okay, I just sort of see it, and just knowing and being that feeling that I give around Ginny as they come through here. I also feel here. I don't know if like when their time comes, it seems to happen a little bit quick. I want to say, okay, I just feel here. I don't feel much of a lead up till their passing. Sometimes we've got an animal that's on and off unwell for some time. It feels here. It doesn't feel much that not picking up that a lead up of being unwell before they pass over, making me feel, I want to say, okay. And I also feel here, I feel very, as I look at you, Jodie, I feel very, I know dogs are loyal, but I feel very loyal and close to you, I want to say, okay. So I feel here that you would have been that main caregiver to Ginny, I want to say, okay, very much here what I'm being made aware of. And I know here with Ginny, so they like, very much like when you pet them, when you stroke them, it's not so much stroke, but it's the petting. They like that pat. They like to feel being there on a stage. Okay, that pet being there. Now I know here the feeling that Ginny is giving me, that you gave them a wonderful life, right? But a wonderful life is what I really and I feel here again. I feel like a gentle giant, I want to say, as I come here. Just come here for you. I want to say, okay. And I know here they're showing me this image here, and I don't know if it's before they pass over. I'm seeing Ginny laying down and their head on the floor, and you're laying there with Ginny, and your head. I want to say to you, your head is laying there with Ginny, what they're showing me. I want to say to you, okay. And I just know here, I'm just seeing her like just dogs. She's just very much here. I want to say to you, with you, very much so. When she was down here, I want to say to you, okay. And also, it's almost like one of these animals that's like watching every move, and not watching, just watching, because they just know. And I feel like Ginny almost would know the time of day. I want to say to you, okay. It's almost like like if dinner time. Then dogs don't dinner time, but people come in, people. I just know that it's just everything. Nothing Ginny misses nothing. I want to say to you, when I was down here. Very much so, I want to say, okay. Now, also making me aware here, I know Ginny's very, very well loved, but there's something about a particular perfume I can smell. I don't feel it's a lady's perfume. I want to say, you like, I laid in a basket, waiting for I'm seeing you like laying. I'm seeing your head laying on her, like literally head to head. What I'm seeing laying there, and there's something about and I'm now I will be honest, it's not Ginny, it's me. There's a particular smell that I can smell, I want to say to you, around Ginny, and it's not a doggy smell, it's a perfume smell I can smell, and I just feel how it's a very sweet smelling perfume. Now I don't know if because as I'm trying to make sense of the smell I can smell, it smells very similar to like sweet pea, like a perfume, really nice sweet smell I can smell. She's making me aware that I want to say to you, okay. I can just set the time, is it like just know the time, I want to say to you, okay. And I just feel here now again, what I'm looking at Ginny like on the other side of life. It feels I've been this a while now, but I'm seeing as a man up there, and I feel that's, I don't know if it's your grandfather, but I'm looking as a man that looks after Ginny up there. But I feel much here, I know when she was down here, it's like the females of the family that I love and care for. There's a soft toy she's showing me. This is not a dog's toy, I want to say, okay. This, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's I'm looking at like a soft doll, like a rag doll, like a doll, a soft doll. It's not a hard doll. She's showing me something about a doll. She's showing me on stage, okay. I don't know if it was hers, but I know it's not a dog's toy, and I know it's not. Like if my dog's had it, it'd be chewed to pieces. But but it's in whole, and she's showing me that on a stage, okay. all is well with her. I'm going to say, okay. And I know that she's saying, obviously we never forget our animals, but she's going to be that impression that, you know, she'll never be forgotten, and she never be, and that makes her feel so with joy. I want to say to you, very, very much, I want to say to you, the old essence of an old soul, but she showed me that they're beautiful, well and healthy animal up there. I want to say to you, okay. I always think, lots of love to you, Jodie. All right, so, and all is well with there. So thank you for joining my live this evening. I will be back next week, same time, 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. I think there's healing is following as far as I can remember. So if you're inclined to want healing, you can still stay on for the next live that comes through. Thanks for being with me, and hope to see you all again next week. So take care and lots of love. Thank you. Bye-bye.